Well, there are big protests from Apple fans over factory conditions where some Apple products are made, but those same fans aren't that keen on giving up their iPhones. Quentin Futrell from smartmoney.com joins us now to tell us all about this.
Here I am.
Here he is.
Yes.
Striped
10 a.m. this morning. 10 a.m. this morning, they were down at the Apple store in Grand Central Station, brandishing in one hand 250,000 signatures they got online. And on the other hand, they had their iPhones.
They had this.
They have that.
Yes.
Yes. They're not, they said they have been accused of what they call slacktivism.
Slacktivism?
Yeah, it's like, I guess it's like activism while you sit at home on your computer, you know, in your mother's basement, in your pajamas. But they're a group called change.org, and they are not non-profit. They get paid by non-profits to promote certain causes. They say that they don't sell access to email accounts or people who sign up to their petitions, but they ended up with 250,000. And today there are similar, they'll be delivering these petitions to similar stores.
What exactly are they protesting? Because this is important. If you don't know the back to this story.
Good question. They're protesting conditions in Asia, particularly China, factory conditions in the suppliers of Apple
Notably,
products.
Foxconn is a name that comes up, right?
Foxconn.
And this is in reaction to a couple of New York Times articles in recent weeks.
Yeah, there have been a couple of really good in-depth New York Times articles, and there's also been a report by Apple itself, which was smart, into an audit of its own factories, and it found that 62% of those factories did not comply with working hours conditions, and it said another, I think, well, 5 had employees who were under the required age to work in those countries. So Apple itself has taken action to, and has been seen to take action to improve, to investigate these decisions with I guess the goal of improving them. But these guys are saying it's not happening fast enough, and they said they would buy a smartphone if they felt it was fair trade.
No, it's this change.org. What are they calling for? Do they want Apple to cut off ties to these suppliers?
No, they want Apple
completely? What are they looking for?
They want Apple to show the same kind of perfectionism in their supplier chain and their manufacturing as they have done in the end product. And they think, so they have a lot of belief in Apple. They think they can really do it. And the word love came up more than once when they described their relationship to their iPhones, iPads, Mac Pros.
Wouldn't a more impactful protest be to just stop buying the products?
You would think.
Yeah, I would. You know, I would think that if the products were coming out of somewhere where I was thinking that's pretty shady, I'd stop buying it.
And what about other tech companies as well that are also, relying on suppliers in China?
Right, exactly.
From some of the same
Foxconn
factories.
isn't only just supplying to parts to Apple. And they say that, and
I don't think it's just Foxconn either, but yeah.
It's not just Foxconn either. But they say that, in food you have fair trade, you've got fair trade coffee, and they would buy another product if they felt it was particularly free of all of this controversy. But they have a special place in their heart for Apple, and they really want Apple to be the leader in this. I said it's not exactly the 1960s. They're not burning anything, least of all their iPhones. You won't see a pyre of iPads.
I don't think it would be environmentally friendly to burn your iPhone, to be quite honest with you.
Well, they're not even recycling them, let alone burn them. So, and they are quite open about that, which I think is interesting.
Great stuff. Well,
and just very quickly, was this just happening in New York City today, or was it
No,
across
it's happened in stores, Bangalore, Sydney, Australia. It's happened in Apple stores all over the world. They're delivering this petition.